Be a very long time,
So
a year or more.
Today I'm gonna show y'all
to allow those families
something
to be detained
about
together pending a court date. They would hope to speed those asylum decisions up to as fast as 14 days. So you'd hold the family only for a little bit to decide whether they get asylum and then either deport them or release them to the U.S. with asylum status. The problem is I don't think it's practical to complete those asylum determinations in 14 days in all of those cases. And then the other issue is that space availability thing. Even if Congress made it legal to detain these families together, appropriated money for facilities to do that, it would take months to stand up appropriate facilities in order which you'd be able to hold all those families. So it's not like they could turn around tomorrow and have space for an enormous number of people to be detained for a substantial period as they await asylum. So even if Congress acted, which it won't, you would still have this position where you'd have all these agencies at the border unprepared to do the thing the president is talking about ordering them to do.
Josh, Aaron, thank you both very much. Appreciate it. Aaron Delmore and Josh Barrow joining me here in New York. And next, what Washington is doing to solve the immigration problem. I'm going to speak with a Democratic congressman, and I'll ask him to respond to what President Trump has said over and over and over again, that it's the Democrats who are holding back progress on immigration reform. And coming up at the top of the hour, we'll take you back to the Texas border for a 3-hour special edition of AM Joy for a closer look at what migrants are facing in their pursuit of a new life in the United States.
Your body was made for better things than rheumatoid arthritis. Before you and your rheumatologist move to another treatment, ask if Xeljanz XR is right for you. Xeljanz XR is a once-daily pill for adults with moderate to severe RA for whom methotrexate did not work well enough. It can reduce pain, swelling, and further joint damage, even without methotrexate. Xeljanz XR can lower your ability to fight infections, including tuberculosis. Serious, sometimes fatal infections, lymphoma, and other cancers have happened. Don't start Xeljanz XR if you have an infection. Tears in the stomach or intestines, low blood cell counts, and higher liver tests and cholesterol levels have happened. Your doctor should perform blood tests before you start and while taking Xeljanz XR and monitor certain liver tests. Tell your doctor if you are in a region where fungal infections are common, and if you have had TB, hepatitis B or C, or are prone to infections. Xeljanz XR can reduce the symptoms of RA, even without methotrexate. Ask your rheumatologist about Xeljanz XR.
New Purely Fancy Feast fillets, like nothing you or she has ever seen. Fillets of 100% real natural chicken or seafood, handcrafted and served any way you want. Purely Fancy Feast fillets. Love is in the details.
Hi, Phil Swift here. This storm season, get the entire family of Flex Seal products. Flex Seal coats, seals, and protects. It's rubber in a can. Flex Seal liquid creates a watertight seal that lasts for years. With Flex Shot, you can seal out the elements. And for big storm damage, there's Flex Tape, the super strong waterproof tape. Flex Glue holds on tight, even in the toughest conditions. Make the Flex Seal family part of your storm preparation kit.
How do you win at business?
Verizon is the champ.
Stylish makeovers. Then, at your next meeting, set your seat height to its maximum level. Bravo, tall meeting man. Start winning today. Book now at lcube.com.
People everywhere are getting clear skin results that'll blow you away. Get ready for a skin clearing breakthrough from America's #1 acne brand. It's called Proactive MD. Check out how annoying blemishes disappear. Random blackheads dissolve away. Even red, painful pimples can vanish.
Pictures are worth 1,000 words. Proactive MD definitely works.
The secret is a prescription-strength retinoid that you can only get from a doctor until now. Sold separately, the new Proactive MD 3P system costs $45. But order before time runs out and pay only $19.95. More than half off.
Proactive MD is the only thing that works for me. My skin has never looked this good.
Act fast and get our all-new charcoal cleansing brush, a $55 value, free.
Getting that brush for free? I mean, why wouldn't you do that?
Proactive MD is guaranteed to work or your money back. Go online or call 1-800-585-1931.
When we break news,
we have breaking news on the president's legal battle.
We're merely breaking the surface of the story.
President Trump's former campaign chairman locked up.
Because beyond those two words,
we're getting a first look at images provided by the federal government of girls who have been separated from their parents.
Is where the details lie.
President Trump and Kim Jong-un making history.
Where the facts are buried. And the only way to uncover the whole story.
News just breaking tonight.
Is to dig deeper than anyone else.
I may be wrong. I think I got elected largely because we are strong on the border. I really believe it. Their word is resist. They want to resist everything. They think that's going to help them get into office. I don't think so.
That's President Trump digging in on his immigration agenda at a Nevada Republican Party event as Congress gears up for a vote on what's being characterized as a Republican compromise bill on immigration this week. Joining me now is Democratic Congressman Emanuel Cleaver of Missouri. He's a member of the House Financial Services Committee. I want to dig into the issue of immigration here in just a moment, but I want to ask you first to react to what you've heard from the President of the United States this week. He's levied a lot of blame on the Democrats for this problem and others. He's talked about a red wave coming in November. What do you make of the way he's politicized this issue?
Well, it's unfortunate, and he's doing the Republican Party no great favor. But look, it's like someone eating Limburger cheese and then blaming everyone with whom they come in contact of having bad breath.
And he wins.
These guys have created a problem.
Sorry, little
They didn't know what
Verizon,
they were doing. The great sage
you had
of the middle
you
part
did
of the
win
19th century,
until
Yogi Berra,
when he fell,
reportedly
he
said
hit your bottom
that
piece.
if you don't know where you're going, you might end up somewhere else.
He hit
And
this
that's
little
what has
sweet
happened.
guy's
We
bottom
ended up
piece
somewhere else.
and made
They didn't
him
know what they were
burst.
doing. There was no planning. And the president
I
is
should
very
kill
good
him right here.
at blaming the Democrats. No matter what it is, it's the Democrats' problem. It was a Barack Obama.
This beyblade don't know how to act.
And he'll throw in the bushes, but he's always in the blame game.
Oh, I know how to act.
Let me hit this one more time. The whole issue
Maybe
of
if I
blame,
use this one here,
they could be a long way down the road in correcting the problem if they would just admit that they made a mistake. But based on what we've seen over the last year and a half, that's never going to happen.
Congressman, the bell that you've been ringing along with many of your colleagues this week is we want answers. As you look at this immigration issue, you look at this separation issue in particular, and I just want to cite the numbers that we got from the Department of Homeland Security again here. 522 children held by CBP have been reunited, the department claims. 2,053 are still being held by HHS as of June the 23rd. I'll point out here again that my colleague Jacob Soboroff getting some indication that some of those 2,053, their parents might no longer be in this country. They may have been deported rather quickly after the initial apprehension of them. Are you any closer to getting answers? Does that document from DHS get you any closer to finding out what you want and need to know?
No, it does not. And one of the great insults to the American people is the fact that their elected officials can't get access to the information we need. We can't get access to visit the children, to talk with the children or the adults who are in these concentration camps, whatever you want to call them. And I think that's an insult. Every member of the House was elected in a district of essentially 800,000 people. And if we're denied the information, it means that those 800,000 people around the country,
see you next time. I said see you next time.
And David, if I can just